Okay, so today we are walking really fast to the bus because I was a little bit late. Did not want to get out of bed this morning. I was like, F this, trying to stop cursing. I was like, F this. I don't want to do this anymore. This is ridiculous. I'm calling out. And then I asked my team, do I need to go into work today? They were like, yes. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go. So I hopped out of bed, took a shower, got dressed, got my baby dressed, did what I had to do, and now my ass is speeding to the bus stop. Welcome back to the next episode of Walks with Kayla, the winded version. Love you guys for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. I want to make sure and say that and give gratitude for you just taking time out of your life to listen to me. You know, I know that what I say is going to uplift, change your life at some point, or just fucking make you laugh. Damn, I cursed. All right, so I gotta stop cursing. So today's episode is about, I'm gonna keep going. Like, you're gonna keep going, you know? And I used to get really angry at myself. Because I'm like, yo, you know what you're supposed to be doing? And I was very hard on myself, you know? And it's like, this journey is hard. Not be like, oh, if you say it's hard, it's gonna be hard. No, it's hard. Like, there's no way around it. There's no way to gaslight yourself into believing that this thing is easy. This walk is not easy. Like, everybody's like, honestly, and it's my fault. Because I remember when I was in church for 8 years in a non-denominational church for 8 years. And all he talked about was being chosen. That is all he talked about. All he talked about was being chosen, the Joshua generation, you know, you're going to change the world and all this other stuff. And trying to stop cursing, my beautiful self was like, I want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. You know, and yeah, he didn't say what it was going to take to get there. He also didn't say that you already planned this before you got here. So I'm just here as the introductory guy to say, hey, here's the boo-boo. I'm trying to stop cursing, people. Here's the boo-boo of the world, you know? And it's just like, nobody, this is not what I ordered. I didn't sign up for this, but yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You signed up to be the change maker. The person that when they walk into a room, the room just automatically stands up and elevates and bends to your will. You understand? And it's like, being that person from what I am going through, it's insane, because when I was little, that's who I was. That's who I was. I didn't care. You know, I just walked into a room. But then what happened is, life gave me reasons to guard my light. You understand? Life is going to give you reasons to guard your light. To guard your light from disappointment. To guard your light from anger, from frustration. I was annoyed yesterday. And I was annoyed at myself that I was annoyed. Because I was just like, why are you allowing these little things to get to you? But that in itself, for me, is growth. Because before, I would just be annoyed and it would have taken over my entire day and I wouldn't have talked to myself. I do know when I'm talking to myself. When I talk to myself and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, stop that. Don't be like that. You understand? Or let's unpack it. Let's talk to Tabby about it. Let's talk to someone about it. You understand? Let's talk to us about it. What's going on? And you break it down. Because once again, this walk is not for the faint at heart. This walk ain't for punks. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. Because no matter what's thrown at me, like, and a lot of stuff has been thrown at me that shouldn't have been on my plate. You know, I didn't deserve the husband I had. I didn't deserve the parents I had. I didn't deserve to have what happened to me and my siblings. I didn't deserve any of that. You understand? Not saying that there are people walking around that deserve it, because you probably feel the same way I do. Like, yo, I did everything right and it still went wrong? How is that possible? How is it possible that I did everything right within myself, gave of myself, showed you who I was at the core of me, and then it's like, yeah, no. Like, yo, you're like, oh, that's my best work. Like, that was my best work, and my best work got rejected. You know, it gets to you. But guess what? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Me, I want to know what happens in the movie, because I'm looking at my life like now it's a movie, and I have the starring role, and I don't know what the fuck the script is. You understand? So that's how I feel. You understand? Damn, I cursed. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I'm gonna keep going, because I need to see. I'm not gonna stop here. Like, right here sucks. Like, it doesn't suck, like suck, but it sucks less than it did before, but it doesn't uplift without my labor to uplift it. And the people like me know exactly what I'm talking about. My tribe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, everything is great, and it's a 9 of cups, 10 of cups moment, but guess what? It's a 9 of cups, 10 of cups moment on my back, on my making sure everybody's okay, checking to do this, checking to do that, because when that does not happen, the ship goes down. It does. I've tested the theory. So it's just like, what I've realized is I'm not supposed to be doing this shit alone. I'm not supposed to be doing it. This is not a one-man job. And if you're listening to me and you're a single parent, not gender specific, because women are assholes too. You understand? I know my dad was a single dad. My dad raised me. My mother didn't raise me. My mom left. She dipped. She was like, I'm out. You understand? And it's like, you know what that does to a kid? That fucks a kid up. I said I was going to stop cursing. Damn. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, you have to understand that you're going to keep going. No matter what, I'm going to keep going. No matter what happens, I got to keep going. You understand? Because if it's the end, this is not how I wanted it to end. This is not what I wanted to see happen. Like, this isn't what I ordered. Like, I swear to God, I say that all the time. Every time a guy comes up to me that is not of my caliber, because I am of certain caliber, I worked hard to get to this point. Do you understand how hard I worked to reverse the bad thoughts that people gave to me in my face? People have told me I was ugly to my face with those words. And it was just like, wow, what the hell? And the funny thing is, everything that people have told me, every negative thing that people have negative way people have treated me, I had to get in there, dig in, and reverse shit. So why would I end up with someone who doesn't see it, who doesn't see my light? Here goes my bus. I gotta go. Stay up, stay blessed, stay tuned.